heel slides or leg slides with arms. Just take a minute, check your posture. Pelvis is neutral, so think of the cup of tea. Shoulders are relaxed, and then your feet and knees hip width apart. So heel slides. In level 1, we just worked with the legs, so the pelvis was heavy and you just sent one leg out and brought one leg back. Now you're going to include the arms into this. So generally most exercises, it's not particularly important with the breath, providing you're keeping this nice and tight. Again, this is one of them. It doesn't really matter if you inhale out or inhale as you come in, but I generally work on the exhale. So when you're ready, Paul, and you've stabilized your hips, allow your left leg to go out and your right arm's going to go towards the head. So in this position, Paul's elbow is in his peripheral vision. The hips have stabilized, so they're not moving, and the leg is lengthened away. So Paul's foot is touching the floor, but there's no weight in there. The weight is in his hips. This foot is light because the pelvis is holding everything. And bring it back up. And then one more on the other side. So with the leg slides, especially with the arms, the focus is stabilizing the chest so that it's not arching, and stabilizing the hips. So it is a lot of work. So I always like to think of zipping from the neck down, so pulling all these muscles in to keep it solid, and then allow it to come back in. So from here, we're going to do a bad one. So if you send your left leg out and your right arm excessively. Now if you haven't stabilized your hips and you just let the foot roll away and you take your arm up, you'll notice how Paul's rib cage is now sticking out and this back is coming off the floor. So when you now settle the rib cage, it's going to bring this arm up a little bit because it will restrict the movement in the shoulder. So as the rib cage drops and drops and drops and drops, the arms will come up. At the same time, if you send your hips too far away, it wants to roll the pelvis away with you, so you get a bit of an arching in the lower back. So if you try and bring the hips back into neutral, it will settle this whole part of the body. So the harder you want to work, the harder you send your leg out, but maintaining the neutral pelvis. So basically you're working in opposition because your pelvis wants to stay there, but your leg wants to pull away. So that is heel slides or leg slides with arms.